Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a quick intraday video. I noticed a lot of Chinese ADR stocks are on the move and wanted to give you guys a heads up in case you wanted to make any entries today. Note that this is a very cursory glance at the stocks. I haven't looked at them in detail, so please make your best judgment. Don't enter all of them. Pick and choose which ones you think are the best setups and hopefully you can make some money. We've got some of these are beaten down stocks. They've been in serious long-term downtrends, so the patterns are much more risky, and they're not all very nice, orderly pullbacks. They're not meeting all the criterias. But if a sector is moving, you probably want to find the leaders in that sector and get in on it early, and then hold until the move is over. So first one I have here is NTES. This one is excuse me. This one is actually not bad if you look at the longer term chart. The pullback here from the top is about 25%, so it's really not bad. It's making a chopsticks pattern here. It's pulling back along the 10-day line. I may just move it here, and the breakout of that chopsticks is also on the along the 10-day line, and this buy stop here is based off of this daily high, and we've got a break above here. So and the volume looks okay. Volume looks okay. Nothing spectacular. We may have a capitulation day here on this high volume and a nice orderly pullback and heading up. Let's see what the next one is. Next one is ATHM. This was a big winner before, but it's been in a seriously long downtrend. We might have had a capitulation event here with the big volume, continue to go down on lower volume, and then here we have volume picking up, and it is breaking out of this long-term downtrend line. So this is a channel break pattern. You might want to do an early entry today, and here's a resistance points on the daily highs. If it can take this one up, it can continue higher, and stops would be in this area. Volume is looking really nice here. BIDU, I just did a video on this yesterday. Today it's up about 2%, and it's looking to retest this resistance line and break out further of the chopsticks and W bottom pattern. I think this is one of the better Chinese stocks. It's also down about 20%. Check out the previous video for a more detailed explanation of this stock. VIPS, we've been in this stock for a while now, and it's already broken out. It's leading. It's we're up 9.63%. So this is another good setup. The entry may be a little bit late. Might want to wait for a pullback here, but watch list that one if you haven't. YY, I also mentioned in a video a few days ago. It is up maybe about 6% from that video, and this one has been in a downtrend also. You see the descending triangle pattern here, so a break of this would be better, but we're bouncing off of the base here of support, line of support. So might see some resistance here at 61 area, but it's moving nicely. Volume is picking up. Let's see here. What else? What's next? CTRP. CTRP gapped up on good earnings, so this is a gap up and run situation. Looks like resistance is in this area right here. See how it handles the resistance. So that's just one to watch here. Volume is very good. CU, let's see. I haven't seen the long-term chart of this. Okay, it's in a pretty big downtrend here. We got a nice recover here. A low, a high, higher low, higher high. So and it's kind of broken that downtrend here, consolidating. But it looks like it's pulled back here. And it's broken out of the trend line, breaking out of the 10-day line. So it can shoot straight up, or it can make a high and pull back. So you're going to watch this for possibly a better entry. Maybe you want to scale into this. So don't really have a high here. This is a little bit too high up on the downtrend line for as a buy stop. You want it to be a little bit lower on here. So if there's a pullback, it might make a better entry. Sohu's a chopsticks pattern. It broke out of the downtrend line here, made a high over here, and is breaking out of that high today. So this looks solid. You got here, possibly a capitulation type event here. Volume is increasing. You've got railroad tracks here. Good things, good signs. The 10-day broke out here. So it broke out with the 10-day, but it still pulled back and actually made a lower low here. This is where you would have been shaken out in a pattern like this. But watch the reaction of this. Let me draw the line here so you can see. So this is what I mean. If you get into a chopsticks pattern, that would be your line of support. You would have gotten shaken out here, and that doesn't mean the stock is going to stop moving. It's going to keep on going down. As you can see here, you've got another down day and then reversal, kind of like a railroad track, but not really. But you re-entered the line within 3 days and head back up. You had another red bar, so this was really hard to hold and probably frustrated people who got in early. But you can see the stock is now moving higher. Let's see here. QIHU, seriously long downtrend line here. All this volume could be capitulation. Bad earnings possibly, yet stock didn't move. We've got a nice little U-shaped move here with the break of the daily high on here. So next resistance would be along this trend line. If this can break above, it might be out of its long-term downtrend. A little bit riskier, but still a good setup. I think I might be able to do a chopsticks on this one too. So here it is, and it's breaking out of the high today. There you go. So that's the downtrend line. You get a breakout here, not along with 10-day line. A few days later, you do get a break at the 10-day line, and then we are breaking above that high today. So volume is a little bit light, something to note. And here's NOAA and a possible inverse head and shoulder. You've got the left shoulder, you've got the head, you got the right shoulder. This is the neckline, and we are up 5% today. They had a huge reversal bar here post earnings, and so if we break this neckline, we can have a measured move into the 28 area at minimum. So it's something to watch also. Let's see if there's any other stocks here. Now we're back to NTES. Okay, so those are the Chinese stocks I'm looking at and watching. I might make some additional entries today, but I wanted to keep you guys posted so you guys don't miss out on the on the move. So if you like this video and want to find out other trade setups when I find them, please click on the subscribe button so you can get notification of new videos and that I put out. And that's it. Thank you for listening.